In today's show, I'm giving you a refresher on affirmations and their benefits. I'm also introducing you to the Choose Happy Affirmations in case you're new to the show and you're not familiar with them yet. And also, I want to let you know that the Choose Happy Affirmation card decks are going on sale today until May 11th. Apply the discount code MOM2024, all in capitals, MOM2024 at checkout. And the link to purchase will be on the website, choosehappywithmarie.com. Also, I'm so excited to share this with you. I started creating new Choose Happy Guided Affirmations with music. Yes, and so I'm sharing with you the first one that I created in this episode. So I'm so happy to provide you with this new offering, and I'm going to do one today. So I'm super excited. I hope you'll like it, and I welcome your feedback. All right then, come on in. It is time to choose happy. Are you ready to stop the negative thoughts and live your life free of the limiting stories and fear that stands in your way of living a happy life? Hey girlfriend, welcome to the Choose Happy with Marie show. I am so happy you're here. My name is Marie, and for the majority of my life, I lived with negative thoughts that was often labeled as depression. My breakthrough happened when I broke free from the negative thoughts and I learned the power of choosing happy. In this podcast, you will learn positive self-talk using affirmations aligned with healthy habits, tangible ideas to connect with yourself, to finally figure out what makes you really happy, and everyday living solutions that can help guide you in living a happy life. It's time to get off the hamster wheel of everyday living and intentionally living our life one Choose Happy choice at a time. Come on in. We are choosing happy. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope all is going well in your world. Mine is going good. I'm embracing the spring energy, and so I'm super excited about that. I do love the warmer weather. So I hope all is well where you are living. I hope you're getting good weather as well. So for today's show, it's jam-packed with different things. And I mentioned that in the introduction. And I'm just so excited to talk about affirmations. Whenever I get an opportunity to talk about affirmations, I always welcome it because they really have been a life-changing self-help tool for me. So I always look forward to talking about it. So today it's about giving you a bit of a refresher. I know several of you have been with me for a while, and I'm so grateful to have you on the Choose Happy journey. We also have new members, so I just want to give a bit of a refresher on what are affirmations. And I'll also be introducing you to the Choose Happy affirmations and also the card deck. And I'll be sharing with you a very special thing when I do the guided affirmation later in this episode. So super excited about that. All right, let's dig in. What are affirmations? Okay, positive affirmations are statements that we say to ourselves to bring in what we want for our life. Did you know that our minds don't know the difference between reality and our imagination? Neuroplasticity, our brain's ability to change and adapt to different circumstances throughout our life, offers a clue to help us understand not only what makes affirmations work, but how to make them work for us effectively. Regularly repeating an affirmation statement, which is a positive phrase that we say to ourselves, it can encourage our brain to take these statements as fact in our life. For affirmations to be effective, though, they need to be personal, they need to be specific to where you're at in your life, and they need to be said in a positive way and also in a present tense. Affirmations support the person that we want to become. It brings forward the person that we want to become today. It also helps us implement habits that we want to have. Helps us modify, improve our mindset that we want to have, and ultimately the life that we want to live. In other words, affirmations help us change an aspect of our behavior and or to manifest goals. It's actually really powerful. As I mentioned, it does require picking the right affirmation, and the wording of it is really important. We also need to repeat it regularly out loud and or in our head, and believing in what we're saying to make the affirmation work for us. So they do work, they're very powerful, but it's really important that we're using the right ones and we actually believe in what we're saying. Because if we don't pick the right ones and we don't believe in what we're saying, it's not going to work because we don't believe it. But they can work. So the benefits of using affirmations, well, they can improve our confidence, our mood, they can brighten our outlook on the world, and they can also help us overcome self-sabotaging. You know what you'll see when you start using affirmations, if you haven't already started using them? You'll see negative thoughts will start to diminish. When we start to intentionally say positive statements, we are training our brain to think of things differently. At first, it may feel awkward to say positive things about something that you've been thinking negatively about, and that's okay. It takes time. It will also improve our mood. When we say positive things within our mind or out loud, it can actually help improve our mood. It starts to trigger optimism. You may find yourself looking at your life differently. You may start to feel less stress and anxiety as things that appeared so big before may appear more manageable now. It can also improve our self-esteem. When we repeat positive affirmations that reinforce our self-worth, we are sending messages to our subconscious mind that will reinforce our self-worth, our abilities, and our potential. We can also overcome limiting beliefs, doubts, and fears that may be holding us back from living a happy life. With the scripts of the right positive affirmations, it really is possible. I especially love the quote by Muhamed Ali, in which he says, "It's the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen." I just love that quote. So those are the benefits of using positive affirmations. Now I want to introduce you to the Choose Happy Affirmation card deck if you're not familiar with it. As I mentioned, I believe in the power of the uplifting language of affirmations. And it has brought positive changes into my life. Both for my self-esteem and my mental wellness, they both have improved since I started using affirmations. I authored 30 affirmations, well, actually a little bit more than that because I'm writing affirmations all the time, but those are my core affirmations that have helped me bring in healthy habits into my life. And I took those affirmations and I created an affirmation card deck that I share with others. I've been sharing with others for a couple of years now, and to date, over 500 card decks have been sold internationally. It's awesome. It really touches my heart that something that worked for me is also working for others. So that's just really great. These affirmations, statements, positive statements we say of what our life to look like, I had to rewrite the negative self-talk that was in my head. And so these 30 affirmations are the positive affirmations to reflect the negativity that I was experiencing in my life. You see, what we believe will be our life. So if we have an internal dialogue 24 hours a day, 7 days a week that is negative, there's no way we can live really a happy life, or at least a healthy, happy life. It's almost impossible if we always have a constant source of negativity. And I know you know that because you're here. So I needed to change the inner scripts that I was saying to myself. And I had to meet myself where I was at. That's where the power of affirmation lies in. Sure, there's lots of examples online that you can use. There's lots of I am statements just everywhere. And they're great. They're a great starting point, but they weren't working for me. So that's why I authored my own. And they worked so well for me that I started sharing with others, and then it worked for them, and that's why I'm still sharing them with others, because they are so powerful. You can use the affirmation cards intentionally or randomly by picking a card. You can use them once a day or once a week, any time period that you want to be working with that positive statement. And it's really powerful. You just need to start saying the words and start believing the words. And then you may see that you may act differently in your life because you said those words in your mind, and they're positive words. That's the Choose Happy Affirmation card deck in a nutshell. And in honor of Mother's Day, which is just around the corner, on Sunday, May 12th of this year, a day to remember moms and mother-like figures in our life, well, I'm having a sale for the Choose Happy Affirmation card decks. For this sale, for the special sale, I've actually designed something special, a promo that I'm offering with the sale of the card deck. And it is the list of the 30 affirmations that are in the card deck with the suggested usage on how to use each one. I've been hearing from a lot of listeners where you want to know, okay, I've got this negative self-talk, Marie. What should I be saying? That's why I created this offering, was to give you an idea of which affirmation to use for what reason. This resource is only available to those who do purchase the card deck. You really need to have the card deck to know what the affirmations are, and then that's why I'm offering that product offer. It's a PDF that I will email at the time when I'm packaging your card deck for shipment. If you've been waiting for a sale, this is it. Starting today, Tuesday, April 30th, and it will end on Saturday, May 11th. Do place your order as soon as possible, as it takes time for me to ship it out to you depending on where you live. And the purchase link will be in the show notes. It's also on the website, Choose Happy with Marie. And the promo code is in the show notes to get your discount. All right then, as I mentioned earlier in the show, I am so excited to share with you my very first Choose Happy affirmation, guided affirmation with background music. Super excited to share them with you. I'm actually planning to do 30 of them for all of the affirmations, but that is going to take me some time. But in the meantime, today you get to listen to the very first one, and I hope it will be helpful to you. And I also welcome your feedback. You're always welcome to send me an email. I read all my emails, and I would love to hear from you. For today's guided affirmation, it's going to relate to our desire to make positive changes in our life. I thought it was the perfect affirmation to start off our journey in making changes in our life. Here we go. As we choose happy for living our life, we are actively adding positive energy and rewriting any negative self-talk we may be having as it relates to different parts of our life. The affirmation we will be doing together is from the Choose Happy Affirmation card deck. And it goes as follows. I am the architect of my life. I choose the words, habits, and actions that I take every day. This affirmation relates to our desire to make changes in our life, and it can help us feel motivated to follow through on what we need to do to make the positive changes in our life. As we choose the words form our new habits, and then those habits are the actions that we take to design the life that we want for ourselves. Let us first ground ourselves. Find a place where you won't be disturbed for the next few minutes. Let's start with taking 3 deep breaths. This is your time. There is no other place you need to be right now. It's okay if your mind drifts off. Just bring it back to the present moment, right here, right now. Are you ready? We will say the affirmation together 3 times. I am the architect of my life. I choose the words, habits, and actions that I take every day. I am the architect of my life. I choose the words, habits, and actions that I take every day. And the last time, I am the architect of my life. I choose the words, habits, and actions that I take every day. May this affirmation support you in making the positive changes that you're looking to do in your life. It has been so helpful to me to design the life that I have today. And my gift to you is this affirmation so that it can support you on your Choose Happy journey. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this guided affirmation. I'd love to hear from you. What did you think? Send me an email and let me know how it resonated with you. I welcome your feedback. Today's show was all about giving you a refresher of what affirmations are, the benefits, and introducing you to the Choose Happy Affirmations in case you were not familiar with them. I also shared with you the Mother's Day sale starting today with the bonus PDF offering that includes guidance on when to use which affirmation for advancing what you want for your life. I also introduced you to the new guided Choose Happy Affirmations with the recording of one of our affirmations with music, and I really hope you liked it. Wishing you a wonderful week, choosing happy. Cheers! I hope today's episode empowered you to choose happy as you live your upcoming week. If so, please take a minute and share this episode with a family or friend who could benefit from it. I'd also love it if you could take 30 seconds and leave a review on your podcast app. Just scroll down and you'll see the space to leave a review. Doing this helps the show be found by others who are also looking to break free from negative thoughts and live a happy life. Remember to sign up to become a Choose Happy member to receive free resources as they become available. Link is in the show notes. Thank you for listening, take good care, and see you next week.